What's up, everybody? How we doing? I felt like it was not necessarily time, but it was necessary for me to do a quick vibe check for my people, okay? I've never done this before. This has been an idea that I've been playing with for quite some time, okay? As many of you know, it's coming out more and more here lately that I'm not only a tarot card reader, but I am also a law of attraction expert, okay? That's nothing new. There's some people who think that this is something new I just started talking about. No. I can see where you would get that idea because I just started talking about it, but that is something that has been part of my life since long before I knew what tarot was. I have been attending the #1 mind mastery school in the world, okay? I have been studying and implementing the real laws of attraction and vibration in my life. And now that's what I do when I read for you guys. What I'm doing is just a simple vibe check and giving you tools. Okay, so I want to do that for all my signs real quick this morning, okay? Because things have been kind of crazy, so I just want to do a quick vibe check, see where you all are in the current moment. And it's going to be real quick, brief, and simple, and then we're going to see what we can do about that, okay? Maybe just give you my own personal advice, not just tarot card advice, okay? So do I have any Aries people in the chat here? Got 190 of you showed up so far. Any Aries people in the chat room? Let's do a quick vibe check on you. Vibration check, where you're vibrating in the current moment and where that is most likely going to lead you if you leave it alone and don't mess with it. As many of you may or may not know, when anybody reads tarot, I don't care if it's me or some other big YouTuber or a little gypsy in a tent, that's all we are reading, is where you vibrate in the current moment, okay? And there are some readers out there who will tell you that you have the ability to change that, but I am a reader who will actually give you the tools and advocate that you change it, okay? Because most of us aren't vibrating correctly, all right? So let's get 6 shuffles for my Aries people. Here's 1, 2, 3, 3 more. Quick vibe check for my Aries people. Here's 1, 2, and 3. Ace of Cups in the reverse overall. Okay. So the underlying vibration is the 3 of Wands in the reverse, okay? That's really important. I'm going to kind of read it a little bit backwards than most other readers read it. Most people read the overall energy or vibration. I'm going to read the underlying vibration. This is the part that this is what's really important here. The underlying vibration that most people, that you don't have any conscious awareness of. What are you really vibrating at, okay? And this is very Aries in nature, okay? Impatient, don't want to wait, tired of fucking around. It looks like though you do take whatever situation you've been dealing with or whatever's been going on very, very seriously. King of Wands, King of Cups, okay? I don't want to sit around and ponder. I want now. I want last week. I want my decisions to be made, bang. I don't want to sit around and wait. Okay, but you do have the Magician in the reverse here as a result of that. That's not very, I can't say very good manifesting, because in manifesting you don't want to overthink too terribly much, but also you don't want to go with your first impulse. You want to make sure you understand what the underlying vibration is and where it's leading you. And right now, this right here, the Chariot in the reverse, some of you could have been dealing with a Cancer. It's kind of like riding down the road with the pedal to the metal and the e-brake up, okay? It's kind of like what you got going on right now, because this unfinished business between you and this person here is really weighing you down, okay? And it's very important that you stop, like I've said before, and figure out how whatever you're dealing with is fitting into your puzzle. And if you can't figure it out, which a lot of times you can't, make something up, okay? You are powerful enough to say to yourself, okay, so today I choose to imagine that this right here is leading me towards what I really want, okay? You have the power to do that. If you choose to allow yourself to believe that, it'll happen. It'll happen. Okay? You are the power. You are the one who has the power to choose whether or not what's happening to you is happening to you or happening for you. And I have had people straight up tell me, there is no way I can see how this is happening for me. And I said, well, I know. And most of the time you can't when it's happening. You have to choose to believe with every ounce of your heart and soul that it is happening for you and that you will find that out one of these days, okay? Ocean Sky, thank you for that super chat. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. And Ace of Cups is in the reverse. Whatever situation you were dealing with is either ending or has already ended, or is just with the Chariot reversed. If you were dealing with a Cancer or whoever you were dealing with, it's not moving. It's like Three of Wands, reverse, Chariot, reverse. Like I said, you're zooming down the road with the e-brake pulled up. Okay? You could be doing much, much better if you would just let go of the unfinished business, okay? It will slow things down and could really fuck things up in the future. Okay? All right, Taurus people. I'm gonna do a quick vibe check on you and see where you are vibrating in the current moment. Taurus people, where are you vibing in the current moment? And yes, as you can see, this wasn't very planned out. Most of this will be discovered on the fly here, the Justice in the reverse. All right, so I think a decision needs to be made about whatever it is that you've been dealing with, but you don't really trust your own judgment right now, is what I'm thinking. Let's get 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Ten of Swords. Oh. And the Lover's card showed its face. 2 more shuffles, 2 more. This deck here is like antsy. This particular one. Like I won't even be like done shuffling and cards just start jumping out and falling out. It's like, damn, dude. All right, so okay, man, very, very similar to Aries. The underlying vibration is the 2 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so this may be something that's a little bit more collective than it is zeroed in at one zodiac sign. You know, I think a lot of us are kind of at that point. Okay, and if you really, really think about it, a lot of the things that are going on in the world right now are intended to entice this right here, okay? A lot of us are getting very, very impatient. We don't have a sense of foresight. What's gonna happen? Who knows? You know, I don't wanna wait around. I don't wanna wait around and think, hey, chill. Overall, though, you don't wanna fight any more battles, I don't think, Taurus. I'm thinking whatever this is that you were dealing with, you don't want it to come to an end. Could have been dealing with a Scorpio, but you also don't wanna fight any more battles. So it's like, let this come to an end or keep fighting the battle. Let this come to an end or keep fighting the battle. And that is very Taurus-y in nature right there, because you all can fight some battles now. Oh yeah, yeah, y'all can fight some battles. But yeah, I'm seeing that being a big, let this come to an end and walk away or keep fighting the battle. What do I do here? What do I do? Okay, I think that this right here, this is either one or 2 ways. You can do this the easy way or the hard way. Okay? It's getting down to that point to where either you make the decision or the universe is going to make it for you with the Judgment card right here. It's time to make a decision. And I think the Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse. You know that right now it's time for you. What you need to do is put it to a halt and sit and wait. Put it to a halt and sit and wait. And just allow the energies to do what they're going to do without you making any movements, without you doing anything, without you taking on any extra bullshit. That's what needs to be done, but it's very difficult right now. It's very difficult right now with all this shit going on in the world. It's very difficult. That's why they do it. That's why they do it. Okay? So I'm seeing that's very, very similar to what you got going on with Aries right now. I wonder what's going on with my Gemini people. I'm telling y'all, everybody, after a certain point, you have to, I don't like to use the word surrender, okay? I don't like to use the word surrender because it has, it just has connotations to it that can rob you of your power if you're not careful. It has connotations that can influence victimization. It has connotations that just aren't very empowering. The word surrender. So I like to use the word allow. Okay, allow. It's not surrendering. You're not rolling over and I give up. No, you're allowing. You are saying, okay, all right. So I see that my doing is actually causing more destruction in my own vibration. That's the only thing that you have to really go by, is your own vibration. What is this doing to my vibration? Okay, that is your number one point of reference. And the more I try, the harder I try, the more uncomfortable my vibration gets. It gets to a point to where my doing is no longer putting forth work and effort. Okay, now I'm forcing and I'm fighting. And if I start forcing and fighting, the universe has no problem giving me something to fight against. Oh no, there's plenty of shit out there that'll fight against me. Oh yeah, if I want to put up a fight, there is no shortage of things to fight against out there. So at that point, I'm seeing Aries and Taurus need to really, really take a good look at this in your own way, okay? Allow whatever is going to happen. And again, that belief, picture yourself in the future. Picture yourself in the future talking about whatever it is you're dealing with right now as if it happened for you. As if it happened for you. Oh man, I see why that had to happen now. Okay? Picture yourself 5 years from now. I see why that had to happen. I didn't get it, but now it makes perfect sense. See what I'm saying? Just believe that that's possible. Latch onto that and watch it unfold. It will happen, I promise you. With the power of your beliefs. They are that powerful. Gemini, let's get 6 shuffles for you. Here's 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Ooh, Page of Cups reversed, Ace of Cups reversed popped out. Page of Cups reversed, Hermit card. Some of y'all could have been dealing with a Virgo. Ooh, there's that Devil card. A Death reversed as well. Okay. So the underlying vibration here, I think a lot of you have a fear of abandonment. Okay? I think a lot of you have a fear of abandonment. Let me tell you a little bit about your fears. Okay? A lot of people like to say that in law of attraction that you manifest your fears. Sometimes, but sometimes you don't. Sometimes, but sometimes you don't. Why is that? Okay? Anna, thank you for that super chat. How come sometimes, yes, you do manifest your fears and sometimes you don't? That makes a lot of naysayers stand back and say, oh, okay, well, it's bullshit. I didn't manifest my fear. Because you don't always manifest your fear. The universe is very playful, okay? The universe is very playful. We don't see it as the universe playing, okay? Because we're in it. We think this is serious shit here. But the universe is playing with you, okay? Because your higher self comes down here to play this game. It doesn't feel like a fucking game when you're here, but it is. I swear to God, it is. So the universe is playful. So whatever it is you are doing, the universe is playing that game with you. Playing that game with you. So if you are fearing something, at best, the universe is going to keep throwing you little things to be afraid of. The universe, whatever you are choosing to place your focus on, the universe is going to keep giving you more of that. It's very similar to once you buy a new car. You start seeing that car everywhere. You ever notice that? You ever notice that? Come on now, who's noticed that? You buy a new car, maybe it was just kind of a spur of the moment, like, well, I didn't really expect to get this car, but the car that I wanted to get, somebody bought it before I got there or something like that. Anyway, you end up with this car. Okay, I never thought I would own a car like this, but okay. Eric, thank you for that super chat. And then once you get in that car, now you see them everywhere. Same thing. Whatever you choose, whatever you start feeding your energy to, okay, I'm feeding my energy and my focus to my car and what my car's headlights look like and what my car's taillights look like and what, you know, now that you're feeding that your focus, you see your car everywhere. Same fucking thing, dude. If you start feeding your energy into your fear and what you're afraid might happen, best case scenario, you're just going to start seeing things to be afraid of everywhere. Okay? And yes, worst case scenario, if you feed it enough energy for long enough, you very well can manifest what you're afraid of. People do it all the time. And you know what people do? They give their intuition the credit. I've done it before, I can't lie, okay? Most of the things that I'm talking about here, I am guilty of myself. But we manifest our fears with our ego, because your ego is that powerful. Your ego is a transmitter of your higher self and the energy. So with our ego, we manifest our fear, and then we give our intuition the credit. We think, oh, well, I intuitively knew that was going to happen. No, you did not intuitively know that was going to happen. Your intuition is guiding you towards something that's not going to hurt you. Your intuition is telling you that you have the power to do whatever it is that you place your focus on, but for whatever reason, you choose to place your focus on your fear, because your ego, analytical thinking brain is nothing but a record of the past. Mia, thank you for that super chat. And with a record of the past, you cannot create anything other than what you've already learned in the past. That's all you can reproduce with it. Okay? A second grader can't take second grade math skills and learn how to do fifth grade math problems. You can't do that. Okay? See what I'm saying? So anyway, I see communication happening here, but I see somebody still trying to breathe life into this dead rose, but this is not healthy. Okay, I think the reason that you are involved with this unhealthy situation is because you're afraid of abandonment. Okay, you're afraid of it. So now, man, I'm gonna tell you what, Page of Cups is reversed though. Page of Cups is reversed. Look, Gemini, everybody else out there, everybody. Okay, I talk about this a lot. Whatever you tell yourself, whatever relationship you have with yourself is going to manifest in your outside world. If you are telling yourself, I'm lonely, if you say I'm lonely, you are sending a message straight to the universe that says nothing but, I don't like being around me. I am not enjoyable to be around. I am not an enjoyable person to be around or to be with. That's what you're saying when you say I'm lonely. Rochelle, thank you for that super chat. So what we do is we say this shit to ourselves all day, every day. And then the universe starts sending us the people that complement what we're telling it. Okay, your people are gonna come into your life that really don't like being around you. That make you feel lonely. That make you feel like shit. Because that's what you're telling it. The universe is here, okay? And then what do? We point the finger at them and blame them for our self-esteem. No, dum-dum. No, it's backwards. It's the other way around. You asked for it. You didn't know it though. And that's what we're here to learn. We're here to learn how we really communicate with the universe. What the universe really hears. Okay? Got any Cancers in the house? Marty, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. You got any Cancerians in here? Any Cancerians in here? Cancerians. Do we have any Cancerians in here? Ooh, Six of Swords reverse. Something that you are having a difficult time transitioning on from, my Cancer people. All right, 5 shuffles. Delia, is that how you say your name? Thank you for that super chat. Here's 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Jim, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. Cancer people, your underlying vibration is Cancerian energy. Okay. So this does look good here. Okay. You could have been dealing with a Virgo or another Cancer. All right. But whoever you are dealing with, here's the thing. You are dealing with a very intense soul connection here, okay? Here's the problem that a lot of people have. Most of us, in fact, okay? Soul connections. On the other side, I'm just telling you the facts here, okay? On the other side, our higher selves and our souls don't give 2 diddly shits about human romance, okay? But that's how we operate as humans. Okay, that is the easiest way to get our attention. That's all we care about as humans. So that's what they use. That's how we choreograph the vast majority of our experiences here is through romantic connections, okay? So a lot of us hear that term soulmate or soul connection and we think it's romantic mate or romantic connection or lover or sexual encounter or something like that. No, it's not. It's just that's what they use on the other side to get our attention, okay? Because the universe is screaming at you all day, every day. All day, every day. Every time you bump your head or every time you stub your toe, that's the universe. And no, that's not fucking karma. People use these words so out of place all the time, but I'm not here to have a battle about semantics, okay? But that's the universe yelling at you. Hey, stop thinking about that. Don't go that way. No. Go this way. Go this way. That's your higher self and your spirit guides guiding you. You know, that's what's happening there. So we ignore the vast majority of it. We ignore the vast majority of it. So what do? We send somebody along our way. Bam! Who grabs us up right here? Eric, thank you for that super chat. And just grabs us up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right. Higher self gonna get you by a chokehold. Gonna send you a lover. Bam! We can't think past that, right? No. That's what you got going on right here. Okay? But it's just the same thing. Same thing. It's just a more intense way. It's just like, hey, dingbat, you hear me now? You know, it's basically what the other side's doing. You could be dealing with an air sign, but whoever you are dealing with is very emotionally closed off with the Queen of Cups reversed and the Queen of Swords upright. Okay, you're dealing with somebody who is being very factual and practical about this and does not want to open up emotionally, and you just don't roll like that, do you? No, you don't. But I do think that this is good. This is very positive, Cancers. This is very positive. Vicky, thank you for that super chat. Maintain this, I'm telling you. This Chariot, what did I just get done saying earlier? Allow. This right here is that energy of allowance. Now, I don't say surrender, I mean allow. Because what's going on in this Chariot card here, okay? This dude is in a motorless vehicle that is being pulled by two other creatures that are very powerful that have a mind of their own. So at the end of the day, if you say, I want to get to this place, and you get there, you had very little control over that. It was really up to these two where you go. Because at any given moment, if these two said, no, fuck that, I want to go here, your game is over. So, hey, sometimes that's going to happen. Sometimes that's going to happen. Sometimes the higher forces guiding you are going to say, no, it's time for you to go this way. And you can either step back and say, okay, all right, I got you. I trust you. You can allow it or you can fight it. No, allow. Allow. Because the forces pulling your chariot will do that from time to time. That's what separates the men from the boys. That's what's going on right now. The women from the girls. The adept from the novice. That's what's happening right now, everybody. And hey, those of us who are saying, oh, okay, cool. Well, I choose to believe this is happening for me. All this crazy bullshit going on in the world right now, it's happening for me. I promise you, me and those of you with eyes to see and ears to hear are connecting with that part in the quantum field where next year this time, we're going to be looking back and using the wisdom we gained from this to better ourselves and better those around us. Those of you who are afraid right now are probably just going to be the victim of something else next year, right? Because that's all you're giving, all you're feeding this is I'm a victim energy. All right, so I see you're allowing, Cancer. That's good. That's very, very good. Communication is blocked, and it should be, but there's still something that you are running through your head, something you can't quite figure out, okay? Something that you can't quite figure out. Now, I'm pretty sure that you Cancer people are the ones who wrote the book on don't try to figure it out logically. How many Cancers have told me that in my life? Well, sometimes you're right and sometimes you're not. But this is one of those cases in which you're not, okay? You do not want to try to figure this out logically. There is no figuring it out logically. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. That's the thing. A lot of people, like we have two teams, Team Logic and Team Emotion. Okay, we have team over here that says, no, logical mind, rational mind is the only thing that matters, okay? And people who think with their emotions are stupid and they're wrong. Over here, we say, no. Emotions are the most important thing. Follow your emotions. People who think with their logical mind are wrong. Well, guess what? You're both fucking wrong. You know what you need to do? You both need to come towards the middle and hold hands and shake hands and give each other hugs and say, okay, how can we work together as a team? That's what you need to be doing. That's what you need to be doing, okay? Leo. Any Leos in the chat? Any Leos in here? Leo. This is a video for those of you just now tuning in that was very loosely thought up before. I've been thinking about the idea for a vibe check for about a week now. But what it was going to consist of was very loosely thought up. Most of what is coming out is being thought of on the fly. I'm checking how you're vibrating in the current moment and giving you personal law of attraction advice, personal manifestation and vibration advice, okay? Because as some people know, as some people don't know, I am a law of attraction expert. That has been my main area of expertise since long before I ever even could tell you the first thing about a tarot card. I did attend the #1 mind mastery school in the world, and I still do. I still attend those courses. Was taught by a former NASA aerospace scholar named Jonathan Amoret. His clients include, but are not limited to, the elites of the world. Okay? So I can assure you that when I give you manifestation advice, I'm not just talking out of the side of my neck saying some fluffy shit that I heard somebody else say and don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? I'm giving you the real secrets behind how we communicate with the universe and how energy really functions. It's very simple, y'all. It's very, very simple. It's the most simple fucking, you have to undo your thinking. Any Leos? Any Leos in the chat? Boom, the 2 of Cups, okie dokie. All right. Let's see what this is all about. Let's get 4 shuffles for my Leos. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, let's see. Zelda Sunflower, thank you for that super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Bam! Page of Cups reversed, though. Okay. So somebody wants to come together here and it's being refused. Somebody's refusing coming together here. Okay. I feel like your underlying vibration is whatever is going on right here, Virgo people, or not Virgo, Leo. This is the Virgo card with the Hermit reversed. Leo, whatever's going on right here, you could be dealing with a Virgo. But I feel like you're keeping yourself very, very busy and like preoccupied so that you don't have to think about whatever this issue is right here. Okay. Either that, or like whatever it is here, I think that you have massive potential here, Leo people. Come on now. You're sliding off track. You all have so much potential, especially with this situation. Dude, you got the Magician. You got the 6 of Wands. You got the 10 of Cups. Okay? I don't know what the problem is here. What is it that's got you so, like, what it is, I'm going to tell you what it is. It's this and this, okay? You're afraid, again, this is how, what did we just talk about earlier about manifesting your fears? Okay, this is how the ball starts rolling. This is how the ball starts rolling, okay? Because what you're doing is you're tossing too many things up in the air. You're tossing too many things up in the air, okay? Christy, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. Here's what happens, okay? You focus on the best possible scenario, okay? And then that other voice starts coming up saying, no, what if? And we are accustomed to listening to that voice because we think that keeps us safe. Because we are afraid of being hurt. We're afraid that if we get our hopes up too high and the worst case scenario happens, it's going to hurt too bad. So we're trying with our egos to prevent that from happening, okay? But I'm here to tell you, even if it does happen, that's not the end of the world. Okay, I got my hopes up about this thing right here. Bam, universe says no. It's going to sting for a minute, but okay, all right. Well, universe got something better for me then. Okay, cool. All right, universe, I trust you. You know it's going to hurt, dude. It happens. That does not mean that you start focusing on the negative. That does not mean you try to keep yourself safe by focusing on the negative end of the spectrum. No. If you get your hopes up, you focus on the best possible case scenario. If something happens, which sometimes it does. Damn it, man, that hurts. Okay, universe, all right, I got you. You got something better in store for me. Okay, keep your eye on that goal. You keep your eye on that goal. Okay, well, that didn't work out. All right, I see you got something better for me. Keep your eye on that goal. You feed the white wolf, not the black wolf. You feed the white wolf. You feed the positive. You don't ignore the negative. You feed it. And I see that a lot of you right now, this is the dangerous. Y'all are walking on thin ice right now, okay? Y'all have so much going for you right now. You don't even know. You don't even know how much you have going for you right now. Dude, look at this. Look at this. This shit right here. Oh, yeah, and 2 of Cups, too. This shit right here. Thin ice. Thin ice. You better start. And again, I say practice. You have to make it a habit. What we're talking about here, we're talking about the inside of us. We're talking about what goes on the inside. This is spiritual warfare we have going on right now, okay? Spiritual warfare. And it is the same mechanism inside you that formulates any other habit. The same mechanism that quits smoking. Allison, thank you for that super chat and the positive feedback. Thank you. The same part of you that starts a new diet. The same part of you that starts any other new habit. That's the same mechanism inside you that you are using to battle that black wolf. When that negative shit comes up, and it will, you say, no, I'm not paying attention to you. Bam, switch it back to the positive. It's going to be extremely uncomfortable at first. It's going to be extremely uncomfortable. Okay? Just like starting a new diet is extremely uncomfortable. Okay, you gotta stick with it and stay consistent. Stick with it and stay consistent. Stick with it and stay consistent. And after a while, you're not forcing that anymore. After a while, that black wolf shuts the hell up. It just kind of hangs out over there and sticks his tail between his legs and just hangs his head down. Okay, it takes time. I'm not one of those spiritual public figures who is going to lie to you and say, ooh la la la, light shining down, la 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 la. This is a battle we're fighting here, y'all. Pick and choose your battles very, very wisely. Like I said, if you want to go out and fight a battle, there is no end to the battles that the universe has out there for you to fight. You pick and choose them very wisely. The only thing you need to be battling against right now is that black wolf. That's it. It's the only thing you need to be battling. And by battle it, what I mean is choke its food supply. Starve it. Feed the white wolf. Okay? And of course, those of you who didn't know, what I'm talking about is that old Indian proverb or whatever, or Native American proverb, whatever that was. Feeding the white wolf and the black wolf, the positive and the negative. The negative indicate, the dark and the light. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, somebody's like, what's he talking about? Wolves. That's what I'm talking about, okay? The black wolf symbolizes the dark, the evil, the negative, the nasty, the fear, the anger, and then the white wolf is very, very the opposite. Okay, again, this is duality. Like I've said many times, you're not going to make that black wolf go away. Okay, you still got to hang with the black wolf. You just don't feed him. You don't feed the black wolf. You feed the white wolf. Okay, Virgo. Got any Virgos up in here? Virgo. My wolf background? Oh, you must be an OG follower, whoever said that. So where's your wolf background? That was a minute ago. I was, at that point, let me tell y'all a little story about what was going on there. That was a really, really hard chapter in my life. It was difficult for me to pull through. And I was living in a trailer. And the walls behind me were nasty. And the walls behind me in the room that I was given were nasty and ugly. And I had to cover them up with something, so I just went to Walmart and bought some posters. And the coolest things that I could find to buy, I was like, man, I just got to set up shop right here. And this is just going to be a quick little temporary chapter. And I just went to Walmart and bought a couple of wolf posters. Alexander, thank you for that super chat. And I was like, yeah, this is going to be a rough little chapter here, but I gotta set up my work base here, for the time being. So I got a couple of wolf posters and put them behind me. That's cool. Anywho, love to my long-term followers. Appreciate y'all. All right, let's see. Virgo, 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, the 10 of Wands in the reverse overall, and the underlying vibration is the 6 of Wands for my Virgo people. Beautiful. What are you really vibrating at, Virgo? what's really going on down here? Victory and success. Hey, it's rough. Hey, if anybody ever tells you the path to success is easy, they're full of shit. L. Richardson, thank you for that super chat. They are full of shit. It is not an easy path, okay? But that's what you're vibrating at down here. That's what you're thinking about. That's all that's on your mind is success. Hey, I'm Virgo moon and Virgo rising. I'm an Aquarius, but I have Virgo moon and Virgo rising. I'm right there with you. It's all you think about. Success, 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 success. Reach my goals, success. That's all that's on your mind. That's all you daydream about. That's all you think about. That's all you flood your mind with is success. Yes. Beautiful. I love it. Okay. Overall, the burdens are slowly being lifted. Slowly but surely. Okay. You are still dealing with some heartbreak though, aren't you? There's still some heartbreak that you haven't quite healed up from. Okay. That happens. Just be careful. Be sure of this. Okay. And we learned this from Dr. Joe Dispenza, who is definitely one of the people who helped coach me along the way. And to say something about Dr. Joe Dispenza, what I think is awesome about him, I posted this on Facebook, is he is a Cancer. He is a Cancerian, a master Cancerian, who teaches us the importance of thinking greater than we feel. Okay? Telling you. Anyway, though, you have to allow yourself to get over it. Okay? A lot of us don't allow ourselves to get over it. A lot of us, when it's time to get over it, once we pass that, I say crossing the line of grief and heartache, which everybody has that window of time. Things are going to hurt. You get cut. It's going to take some time for it to heal. But then we start noticing the wound healing, and then we rip it back open because we're addicted to the pain. The fuck? Don't do that. Don't do that. I see that you are releasing yourself from this, but there's a part of you that's still kind of addicted to that pain, Virgo. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, you're headed down a good path right now. Okay. Some of you could already be involved with somebody or coming together with somebody new, or that energy is being allowed there. It's coming across very, very slowly, but the Knight of Cups is in the reverse. Okay. So I kind of feel like it's coming from a different angle than maybe it once was, okay? Like, because the Knight of Cups isn't bad in and of itself. It's just very risky because it's very, like, immature, I'll save you type of energy, like, a 21-year-old kid type of, okay, here to save the day, But then once you get involved, you're like, well, fuck, what do I do now? I don't really know how to save the day. You know what I mean? So the Knight of Cups is in the reverse and the Page of Pentacles is in the upright. So this is like, okay, this is new, uncharted territory, thought out, practical, and wise, okay? None of that random emotional bullshit. Just I'm thinking about this now with success in the underlying vibration. Beautiful. Not a whole lot of advice. Keep that. When it all comes down to it. Success. What did I just talk about? About a car. When you buy a car, and you start looking at your car, and you start learning more about your car, and you start looking at the headlights, and start looking around, and all of a sudden you see your car everywhere. Clara, thank you for that super chat. Same thing. You start thinking about success. Start hanging out with and talking to successful people. Start imagining yourself, and just start doing that. A lot of us don't. We think it's too stupid. Clara, thank you again for that super chat. We think it's too stupid to do that. No. You start flooding your mind with nothing but success. You don't have to make it happen. The universe will open up the doorways of opportunity for you. And it'll just start happening for you. Okay? Libra. Any Libras in the chat? Ooh, that jumped out for you real quick, Libra. The Wheel of Fortune upright. Good. Let's get 7 shuffles for my Libra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 more. Two of Pentacles reversed overall. The overall and the underlying vibrations are very, very similar, okay? Underlying vibration, you're just not clung to this anymore. You're releasing, you're letting go, okay? that desire to hold on to this for dear life is just no longer there. It's no longer there. It's like, even if I was given the opportunity at this point, overall, 2 of Pentacles reversed. Could have been an earth sign you were dealing with. Dropping it. I'm dropping it, okay? And that's very good. Good, 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 good. That's a very, very, very positive step in the right direction. Very positive step in the right direction. A lot of us, we cling too much to what holds us back. Here's what happens. Let me explain it this way, okay? Person A and person B, okay? This could even be somebody who is a very positive influence in your life for now. You vibrate like this. And once we start taking conscious control of our vibration and the frequency we want to be on, we start doing this, okay? And a vast majority of the time, this right here tries to grab it and pull it back down. You are the only one who gives it the power to do that. Okay? Now, it has no power. It has no power left. Okay? It has no power to pull you back down to the vibration that you were once at. It has the ability to raise vibration with you. It's possible. Oh, yeah. But most of the time, they don't. That has to be an exclusive decision. Okay? I have to exclusively decide, okay, if I want you in my life, I see that you're headed towards that direction, towards that vibration, I have to link up to you vibrationally and shift with you. And I have to do the work to do it. Most of us don't do that. We try to force the person to stay at our vibration. No, 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 no. We got to move vibrations together. And you and this person just aren't. You aren't. Could have been dealing with a fire sign. Ace of Wands upright, Ace of Swords reversed. Could have been another air sign you were dealing with, but one of you is moving vibrations this way, the other is staying where they were, okay? Wheel of Fortune upright. Beautiful. I guess the only thing I can really say to my Libra people is keep that. Keep doing that. And hey, you know what'll happen along your way. Okay, so this is one thing I don't want you to ever fall under this illusion, okay? And I myself was pretty guilty of this at one point, and I still can be sometimes. This is hard to break out of. That we will reach this arrival point where we will cross this finish line and be like, I'm done. I'm here now. It's over. I can just kick back and it's just, I'm done now. No, 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 no. You have to, whatever point you choose to get to. Me personally, I'm the type that I'm just going to keep climbing the fucking mountain. I'm just going to keep climbing and keep climbing and keep climbing and keep climbing. But even if you don't, not everybody does. Some people say, okay, well, all I really want to do is make it to that little pedestal up there. And then I'm going to sit and chill. Okay. Well, if you decide to get up there and sit and chill, you still have to work to maintain your place there. Okay. You still have to work to maintain it. There's no arrival point. You're never done. It's never finished. It's a constant flow. Everything is in motion constantly. Constantly. So that is the biggest piece of advice I can give my Libras. Okay, is work to maintain. If you are climbing the mountain still, if you have no, and by that I mean metaphorically speaking, if you have no intentions of stopping anytime soon and you want to get as far up the mountain as you can possibly get, and you're going to have to understand that there will be things and people and places and situations along the way that threaten to pull you down. Okay, and with what you're doing right now, releasing and letting go, you have to keep that same mindset. Okay, now, if you're one of those people who says, okay, well, I just want to get up to that little level right there, and I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Like maybe what it is, your income you're trying to increase. All I really want is a 6-figure income. Nothing huge, just maybe $100,000 a year, just so I can be comfortable. Okay, all right, that's it. That's all I really need. Okay, well, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that at all. Get up to that point, you still have to maintain it. Anytime something makes its way in, you still have to pay attention to your vibration. You still have to pay attention to what you're attracting into and out of your life. It's constant maintenance, okay? With this same mentality, you have to be able to release and let go. No. Get the fuck out of my life. Get out of my vibration. Get out of my bubble. See what I'm saying? Scorpio. Any scorpions in the chat? Scorpios in the chiz at do-do-do. Boom. Hey, cool. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, right on. Let's get 4 shuffles. Here's a 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ooh, the High Priestess overall. It's looking good. Got some 5 of Wands though. You're starting a new cycle. That's what it is. All right, so there is some conflict involved here, okay? And I think it's inevitable, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm not saying go seek out the conflict, but sometimes in order to get to that next level of conflict has to happen, okay? You have to go inside, which I see you are doing. Use your better judgment, which I see you are doing, okay? Your underlying vibration is the King of Pentacles. Not fucking around, not playing no games. This is what it is. Like, King of Pentacles is, I don't know, it's kind of a tie between the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. It's a tie as to who's the most serious, you know? Who would you say if you had to vote? Who do you think is the most serious, the King of Pentacles or the King of Swords? Who's the most serious in the tarot? I don't know, it's a tie. It's really, really hard to say. Really hard to say who the most serious one is. I don't know, I guess King of Wands is kind of serious, but that's a whole different type of energy. But anyway. Very, very serious, not fucking around, not playing no games. Serious as a goddamn heart attack. This is what it is. That's all there is to it. You're a fixed sign, you ain't putting up with no bullshit. All right. So, this new cycle though, again, most people when we hear that phrase, that's a very, very recycled phrase. New cycle, okay? Because your whole life from birth to death is a series of cycles that never ends, okay? Well, a lot of us, we hear that and we get excited. Yay, new stuff. And then when the new stuff comes along, it's outside of our comfort zone. So we're like, new stuff, You ever notice that we do that? It's kind of weird, isn't it? Okay, well, you got to fight that battle. New stuff. Okay, yeah, you got to be uncomfortable for a little bit. A lot of times there are a lot of conflicts that come along with that. You're in new uncharted territory. You're outside of your comfort zone. This isn't what I'm used to feeling. This isn't what I'm used to dealing with. These aren't the kinds of people I'm used to kicking it with and being around, but whatever. Who cares? Whatever. You're still working your ass off very, very, very diligently to get where you want to go. And I would have to say, man, a lot of you all right now, you know what? The vast majority of what I've seen today, I'm very pleased. I'm very, very pleased. Very pleased with the vibe check of everybody today. Okay? I would have to say, now, the only thing that could come up, you know, is at any given time, some bullshit could happen. And you slide off track, you know, hey, it happens. What I'm seeing in this current moment, y'all need to maintain what it is you're doing, okay? This tenacity, this like basically relentless, I'm going to achieve my goals, I'm going to be happy, you know, I'm going to make it through this, I'm more powerful than the bullshit that threatens to scare me type of energy that I'm seeing off of my signs. I'm digging, dude, I'm digging this. Yes, please do that. Okay, because again, what have we talked about before? We live in a system, in a game, in a matrix that is desperately doing everything it can to deceive you into believing that you are a powerless victim. And they're getting pretty desperate, y'all. They're getting pretty fucking desperate. This is the most desperate attempt I've ever witnessed. Okay, and I know there's a lot of you here older than me. I'm only 32. Okay, I know there's a lot of you here who have doubled my lifetime on this planet. Maybe you all have seen, but for me, in my 32 years, I've never seen an attempt this desperate to scare the shit out of everybody. Okay, I got news for you. The more you start to awaken, the more desperate they're gonna get. You keep your flagpole slammed in the ground. I'm not scared. You are not gonna scare me. No, you keep your eye on that goal and you don't waver. You don't let them pull you off track. You don't feed them fear. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. You feed the white wolf or the black wolf. You either feed your goals, your dreams, your love, your desires, what makes you feel good, what lights that fire in you. You either feed that or you feed your fear. Whichever one you choose to feed your energy to and pay more attention to is the one that's going to expand and get bigger and produce more of what you experience. Okay? And they're getting fucking desperate. And I have a feeling that it's not over yet. I have a feeling it's going to get worse than this. You know what? Bring it on. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. You know why I'm not scared? Because what's the worst that's going to happen? I'm going to die? Okay, and I'm an eternal spiritual being. playing a game here in a matrix. I'm not scared of leaving this matrix. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your damn mind? I'm not scared of leaving this place. No, I'm not afraid of that. I'm not attached to this place. I'm not attached to this bullshit. We all are, okay? Anyway, that's a whole other video. I digress before I start taking this too far into left field. Anyway, Sagittarius. We got any Saggies in the chat? Sagittarius, Saggy. What about the ones I love? They are too, y'all. Y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to wake the fuck up. You don't really trust the universe, do you? You don't trust it, do you? You don't really trust the universe. You don't really trust who you really are and who the ones you love really are. We all came from the same place. We are all connected, every last one of us. And we're all just here playing a game. This isn't the end all be all. You out of your fucking mind? You out of your fucking mind? This is just a stupid little game that is sectioned off into a corner of the universe, okay, so that it won't contaminate the rest of the fucking planets. That's why we're so secluded over here, okay, because we're stupid, we're dumb, we're in amnesia, we don't remember. That's the whole point of coming here and being a human, because we totally forget. And we don't think it's going to be that serious before we come play, and then we get here and, oh, look how serious it looks. Oh, yeah. It's a game, y'all. This is a game. I'm having fun playing it. And whichever one you choose to feed, your fear or your happiness, that's what you're going to experience. You choose to feed the fear, then the universe is going to give you more things to be afraid of. If you choose to laugh it off and play the game, the universe is going to keep lifting you higher. The universe flows like water. It lifts those up who make themselves light and drowns those who make themselves heavy. Okay, let's get 7 shuffles. 7 shuffles for my Sagittarians. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 more. The Emperor. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. The underlying vibration is the King of Cups. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. Another very positive vibe check. Dude, I'm digging it. Dude, I'm digging it. All right. Hey, very similar, very similar. No fighting. I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to fight any stupid, useless battles. Some of you could be dealing with an Earth sign. No immature, stupid shit with the Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay? If you're fucking with me, you better be serious. All right? The underlying vibration is a very, very, very deep, eternal love. That is amazing. That's amazing. Okay? Again, 5 of Wands reverse, King of Pentacles. Not playing around, not fighting no stupid games, none of that shit. I've made up my mind. Okay? I'm the boss. I'm the president. I'm the emperor. I'm the king. I'm Michael Jackson. You Tito. You know? Amazing. Dude, I again, yet another spread that doesn't really feel like it needs a whole lot of advice. That's good. If anything, maybe some of you just need the thumbs up. Because that's what, do you know how many of my personal clients come to me and say, am I on the right track? And like ask me all these questions. It's like, all you really need is the assurance, okay? That's the only thing most of us are lacking in ourselves is self-assurance. That's it. You don't need another person to tell you you're on the right track or this or that. Most of you, some of you do, some of you need that vibrational work, but there's a huge number of you out there. I almost feel safe betting that the majority of you who watch me, the majority of you who watch me are already on that track, okay? You're already on that track. All you need is there's just one little switch on the inside. And that's that self-assurance, that self-confidence, that inner knowing. And then once you flip that and you say, okay, I've decided, Sagittarius, I have decided that I know I'm on the right track. How do I know? I just know. I just know. I know that I'm on the right track. I know that every step that I'm taking is leading me where I want to go. I know that any obstacle that shows up in my way is a mere learning experience. Any failure that may happen along the way is not a failure, it's another learning experience. I'm still headed to where I want to go. You know, that's all you really need, because before that switch is flipped on, you don't really know when it's like, oh, am I on the right track? Then that's when we get stuck. That's when an obstacle shows up and then we just sit there and go, and then turn around and walk back. Once you know you're on the right track, you pick a path and you walk and you are on the right track. Okay? That's the key. That's the main, if I could just, dude, if I could get inside every single person's head and flip that switch for you so that you know and you trust yourself, dude, this whole charade would be over. The game would be over. This whole matrix would be shut down if everybody did that. If every single person on this planet collectively flipped that switch on and trusted themselves, this whole game would be over. And sadly, I see y'all are doing that. Okay? You're doing that. Do it. Keep it up. Keep it up. Capricorn. Any Cappies in the chat? Any Cappies in the chat? Oh, the moon in the reverse, 10 of cups in the reverse. Oh, okay. All right, so whatever this is, I think it doesn't look like it turned out the way that you planned, or I don't know. I'm not really reading the person that you're dealing with. But whatever this is, it's either ending or it's already over. 10 of cups in the reverse, and how you feel about it is no secret, okay? You're not keeping it to yourself. I kind of feel like maybe some secrets came out and something came to an end. I'm not sure. Let's see how you're feeling about it, though. Let's get a vibe check. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Boom, boom, Lovers in the reverse. Okay. 9 of Wands in the reverse. The underlying energy is you're letting your guard down. Another very positive step in the right direction. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased with my zodiac signs today. So pleased. This has been so positive, dude. I love it. And I know a lot of you think I'm this negative asshole. I read what the cards say. If the cards say it's negative, I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. If the cards say it's positive, and what I'm doing today is I'm reading your vibe check. So this is how you're vibrating at the current moment, and this is where it can lead you, okay? So if you are headed towards what we would like to consider something prosperous, this is good, okay? Letting your guard down. That's very, very difficult to swallow that ego pill. Very difficult, okay? Now, I get it. It's hard. Like, how do I let my defenses down, knowing out there that there are so many things that could possibly come to get me and come to hurt me? Well, that's the whole point here. The whole point is we're not feeding that our energy. Well, if I don't feed it my energy, then it's going to come get me when I'm not looking. No, it won't. No, it won't. And, oh, okay. So if it does, okay, well, and it's a learning experience now, isn't it? But what did you learn? To put your guard back up? No. You learned something about yourself. Okay? You let your guard down. You learn that the vast majority of the battles that you're fighting are in your head. 90% of the battles that you're fighting are in your head. They're not out here. They will be if you keep them in your head. But the majority of the battles that you're fighting are in your head, okay? Just whoever this was you were dealing with, you're just not quite feeling the connection anymore. And that's fine, that happens, okay? It happens, but I feel like now you're moving forward. King of Cups, Queen of Swords. What did we talk about earlier, okay? Team logic and team emotion, okay? Logic only, emotions are bad. No, emotions only, logic is bad. come together, join hands. Say, all right, team logic, all right, team emotion. Can we be cool? Can we work together? Can we be a team? Because I don't really know a whole lot about what you can do, and you don't really know a whole lot about what I can do. Okay, this is logic and emotion talking back and forth. Okay, let's collaborate. Let's work together. All right. So this is the goal. How can we both work together and share our experiences and maybe make this a more, I don't know, prosperous path to walk down? Come on now. I see you Cappies are doing that. Okay. Some of you are turning down love offers. And guess what this does? What did we talk about earlier? The universe is very playful. The universe is going to play whatever game you are playing with it. If you are playing Pursue the Lover, haven't you ever noticed that whenever you're out pursuing love, you can't fucking find it for the life of you? And then the minute you accidentally stumble upon a relationship, which is usually done by accident, that's when everybody wants you? When you're unavailable? It's because the universe is playing with you. The universe plays your game with you. If you're playing Pursue the Lover, the universe is going to keep the lover running from you. If you play Turning Love Down, I'm turning love down, and the universe is going to give you love offers to turn down. It all is what's your underlying vibration, okay? Very positive. Aquarius. Ooh, okay, 4 Cups in the reverse. Some of you Aquarians don't want to miss out on an opportunity. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's get 4 shuffles to see what that's all about. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ace of Wands, though. Eric, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate you. Ba-boom. Ooh, okay. Boom. Hey. My signs aren't going to fail me today, are they? I was worried about that. All right, so look, I do got to talk about this, though. All right, Aquarius, I got news for you. You're not missing out on anything out there, okay? I promise you. You're not missing out on anything out there. There's nothing out there that's going on that you need to be involved in, okay? I promise you that. Rachel, thank you for that super chat. Right now, and I see that since that's just one little card sitting off over there to the side, I think that's just more like a flea on a dog's ass. That's probably just this little vibration in you that's just bugging you. I don't really see that taking you over, though. Overall, the Empress, okay? You have stability now, okay? Or the overall vibration is stable. You're being led towards something finally rooted down and stable, you fucking airheads, okay? But the underlying vibration is 5 of Swords in the reverse. I'm not fighting any battles, okay? I'm not going to defeat at all cost, okay? Because typically, a lot of times, when you say do whatever it takes, there's 2 ways to look at that. That means do whatever it takes no matter who I have to hurt or no matter what wrong I have to do, or defeat at all costs and do whatever it takes no matter how I have to learn how to surmount the obstacle, okay? Because an obstacle gets in your way, there's 1 or 2 things you can do. You can hurt others and do wrong and do evil things to get through it, or you can use your fucking brain and figure out how to surmount the obstacle and get around it so you don't have to hurt anybody and you don't have to do anything wrong and you come out more wise on the other side anyway, right? A lot of y'all are still a little bit unhappy, though. Okay? Queen of Swords, though. Duh. Not Aquarius, no. I do see, though, that there are some new leaps of faith that you're going to be taking. And what it is, I think that a lot of you are finding your sense of faith, okay? Now, faith is one of those words that if you really sit and think on it, what is faith? What is faith? Like, what's the difference between faith and hope? What's the difference between faith and hope, okay? Think about that. A lot of people run on hope. That's negative. Faith and hope. Faith has a positive connotation behind it. Hope has a negative connotation behind it. Okay? Think about that. I hope, which means probably not, but it'd be cool, but I doubt it. But it'd be cool, but I highly doubt it. Faith means that for some reason, for whatever fucking reason out there, which, hey, this, Aquarius, really, really threatens your sense of faith. I promise you that. You cannot find the faith with logic. A lot of times, you got to throw that logic out the window, okay? Oh, thank you for that super chat. Shan, the crazy Virgo. Thank you. Appreciate it. So that's what you're doing right now. You're finding that sense of faith. You're going to have to throw that logic out the window. That's one of those times where logic will not help you. You have to, with no evidence whatsoever to support. You have to find the faith that is going to work out in your favor. That logic will not help you. Okay? That's probably why you're so unhappy right now, because logic keeps you comfortable. Well, it also keeps you very limited. Okay? So, but I do think Ace of Wands and the Fool. You're getting there. You'll be all right. Just don't fight any stupid battles and don't argue with people who are dumber than you. Okay? That's a big one. And when I mean dumber, I mean dumber. I mean people who can't think past their nose. Okay? Oh yeah. So, I had somebody try to start an argument with me the other day and use their college degrees. They had to use their college degrees. I didn't even argue with them. I so badly wanted to say, I guarantee you I make 3 times your fucking monthly salary in a week. But I didn't say that. I was like, okay, well, you know what? Just block. Don't argue with somebody dumber than you, okay? Don't do it. And last but not least, Pisces. Okay? Pisces. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Pisces vibe check. Ooh. The Lovers and the Ten of Swords reversed. Finally getting over the pain caused by this soul connection, Pisces. Beautiful. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. How many of y'all liking this? Y'all liking the vibe check video? It's been an idea I've been playing with for a week, 2 weeks, something like that. Y'all digging it? I might start doing this more often. I don't know. I can't promise anything. All right. So the underlying vibration here is the star in the reverse. Some of y'all could have been dealing with an Aquarius. But whatever it is, I feel like finally the underlying vibration is, I don't know. And I'm going to stop trying to know. You know, that this star in the upright is universal knowledge and understanding. Okay. And the star in the reverse is, I can't figure it out. I really don't know. And I think that's the underlying vibration. Right now, though, while this could be good, this could be bad, the Ten of Swords, okay? The Ten of Swords is positive if you allow it to be, okay? This right here is a little bit concerning, though, I'm not going to lie. This defeat at all cost, very determined. But at the end of the day, you can be determined all you want. When the universe blows the trumpet, it's over. So this right here, you all are being provided right now with the vibration that you're at, okay? You're being provided with a golden opportunity, okay? A golden opportunity to either figure out a different way of doing things, okay, and completely rearrange your own perspective, or keep doing things the same way. Okay, that's the vibration that you're at right now, Pisces. The moon in the reverse. Could have been dealing with another Pisces, but you're outside of your comfort zone. You're definitely outside of your own element. So, we've all been there. I've been there. You're there right now. It didn't work, did it? It didn't work, did it? That determination, again, you can be determined in one hand and shit in the other, okay? At the end of the day, when the universe blows the trumpet, you have to figure out where to draw that line, okay? And once you cross that line and you're fighting a battle, and you're fighting, the harder you fight, the harder the universe is going to fight against you. And the harder you fight, the harder the universe is going to fight against you. And the harder you fight, the harder the universe is going to fight against you until you lose the battle. Didn't work, did it? That's fine. We've all been there. I've been there. I'll never forget. I'll never forget when I was there. When I fought and fought and fought until the universe won the battle. I'll never forget that. And we all go there. Every last one of us ends up here. Now it's very, very, very important that you sit here and you analyze, okay, what led me here? It didn't work. I have to completely tear apart the identity that I thought I was. Because it didn't work. It didn't work at all. All it did was led me here. So there's no way that if I get up and I try this again using the same mechanisms that I used before, using the same devices that I used before, if I expect to be able to get up and try it again using the same mechanisms that led me here, and I think I'm going to get a different result, I'm not insane. Fuck Albert Einstein. He was being nice. I'm an idiot. You're an idiot. Okay? I don't think a lot of you are. I don't think a lot of you are. Okay? I don't think a lot of you are. You have the potential. Right now, it's your choice. You're drained. The Strength in the reverse. Six of Swords in the reverse. King of Pentacles. See, you have it. You have it in you. I knew that card was going to come out. You have it in you. Right now, you're at rock bottom. A lot of you. And if you are one of those people at that rock bottom, okay, now I have two choices. I'm in a crossroads. Get back up and do it again, end up at rock bottom again, or sit and actually honestly go inside and have a heart-to-heart with myself and say, how did I lead myself here? I have to take every belief system that has kept me comfortable my whole life and throw it in the trash. Every opinion that has defined who I am as a person and throw it in the trash. Everything that makes me who I am and why I make the decisions that I make and why I feel the way I feel and what motivates me to do the things that I do. I have to take all those things and scrap them and throw them in the fucking trash and rebuild a new identity. Okay, as Dr. Joe Dispenza says, and I am here to back him up 100%. We all try to create a new personal reality as the same personality, and it doesn't work, okay? It doesn't work. You literally have to become someone else. And those of you who do not know who Dr. Joe Dispenza is, when you say literally, he is talking about you have to literally change the chemistry in your own brain, which you can do with thought alone. Okay, so I think a lot of you have some thinking to do. Which path are you going to take? You're going to rebuild a new you, or just feed the old you and get up and try it again with the old you and end up right back where you are now? That's your choice right now. The ball's in your court. So anyway, I feel like the messages my signs needed to hear have come through, man. I hope that you all enjoyed that. Okay? I guess I will look at the like to dislike ratio. Okay? If everything looks good, then I might see about doing this every Sunday, possibly. That's no promise. I have no idea. I just wanted to give this a try, though, at least one time to see how it went. I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in and played along. I got to go ahead and get out of here, all right? I'll see y'all sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Don't forget to tune in for the 2222s. That's coming up today, and they're hefty, okay? They're hefty, okay? Subscribe to my other channel. Information on scheduling, personal readings, and whatnot. Everything is in the description of the video, okay? So I'm out of here, y'all. Have a good one.